Okay, welcome to another Orbiter 2010 video, and this video is going to pick up where my Mars to Jupiter atmospheric braking video left off. In that video I attempted to use the atmosphere of Jupiter as a brake, tried a couple different approaches to Jupiter and none of them seemed to work. I stated in the last video that I was actually going to try to do a main engine burn the next time around, but I changed my mind. Before I completely give up on this idea of atmospheric braking, I'm going to try a different approach. I'm going to try the inverted approach. So I'll come into the top of the atmosphere upside down, and the one problem with that method is that heat becomes a problem much sooner, but you have a little bit more control over your altitude. So I'll kind of just have to do it to show you what I mean. So without a lot more talking, let's just jump right into it. And I'm recording this video immediately after the other one, but they'll probably be spaced out by several days as far as uploading them to my YouTube channel. So we'll start by bringing the periapsis down to, something like that, because I know as I move forward and get close to Jupiter, this number changes. So let's go ahead and do that now. Bumping time forward, we need to get out to 147. So there's 4, 5, 6, and there's 7. So now I'm watching the time to the periapsis. It's coming down. There we are. So let's go prograde just to get our vessel oriented. Turn that off and rotate inward.
Rotation.
Help if I turn on the rotation. And my target altitude here is just going to be like 925, because I don't want to be, I don't think 800 and change would be survivable since I'll be inverted. Let's go with that. Let's go back to prograde. And let's bring the time to periapsis down. Okay, we're getting in pretty close. Now I'm watching the altitude. Okay, we're getting down now where we need to be. Let's go bring up the surface HUD and let's go inverted. Turn on the APU, close the radiator. Take a look outside, make sure my surface controls are working.
Hit on. Off.
Okay, we have surface controls. Now I'm just going to watch. Sorry about bumping the mic. I know that creates a really loud, annoying boom in the playback.
Rotation.
Okay, so for now I need rotation on. Okay, I can hear the atmosphere. Now I'm going to yaw the vessel around so that I'm going with the velocity vector. Now I want to do everything I can to make sure that my vertical speed gets manageable. Right now it's not manageable, but that negative 3,000 needs to be something, much closer to 0, but it's going in the right direction at least. Now we're heating up quickly. Just trying to pitch up a lot here just to try to get that vertical speed. under control. Okay, this is looking fairly good. We're not getting too terribly hot. So basically, if I can bring the vessel in to Jupiter's atmosphere inverted and then have control over the vertical speed, then I can basically stay here as long as I need until, at least until the eccentricity closes in. That's the idea. Okay, we're 50 seconds away from periapsis. Vertical speed's almost under control. So let's get level with the horizon or close to it. See the temperature display. Okay, vertical speed is getting close to 0. And we don't want to climb, so I need to kind of pitch down here a little bit and make sure I'm, kind of digging into the atmosphere. Yeah, vertical speed's going the other direction now. I want to pitch down. Hopefully I can... It's not exactly what I want to have happen. Let me try to use a little bit of main engine just to push myself back down lower. This isn't really working out. Alright, let's do this one more time.
All Vanguard systems nominal.
Let's just go ahead and warp time ahead, get over to Jupiter. Don't worry about adjusting the periapsis just yet. Okay, we are basically there. Let's get a little closer. Okay, prograde off. Bringing the periapsis down. It's a little much.
Translation.
Just doing a little bit of translation to bring the periapsis up a little bit. We'll see if that works. Alright, let's try this process again. Warping time in. Let's get the time to periapsis down. It's pretty low. Let's watch the altitude now. Okay, we are pretty close. Let's go prograde. Bring up the surface HUD. Rotate over.
Rotation.
Yaw a little bit this way so we're facing the velocity vector. Okay, now we will get level with the horizon. And let's go more warp time ahead now, get down to 1,000. Okay, we're getting some atmosphere. Bring up this temperature display. Now what I'm going to do differently this time is I'm not going to try to pitch this way so much. Close the radiator. Guess I want to basically make sure my meters per second stays well above like 500. I should say negative 500.
Warning, radiator deployed.
Yeah, I know, I closed it. Okay, let's bring up surface
APU
controls.
offline. APU offline.
Alright. Now, let's try to keep the vertical speed from climbing. That's... I think that's what went wrong mostly last time. The vertical speed just got... I wanted it to get close to 0, but it got too close and then started climbing. So I'm thinking hopefully if I dip deeply into the atmosphere now, before reaching periapsis, I can stop that from happening. Because you can still see how fast it's climbing up. I don't think that's going to work either. Now we're climbing back up out of the atmosphere. Okay, well, that doesn't work either. Alright, I'm going to end this video. So I've kind of learned a little bit here about atmospheric braking in general. Just works a whole lot differently when you've got much more velocities that you're working with. So I guess next time then I will definitely pick up from that same safe spot and see what it takes to do a main engine burn to get into orbit, get into a parking orbit around Jupiter. I don't think it'll take much. I've definitely got plenty of fuel for it. And then from there I think I'll see what I can do about going over to Io and landing on one of those moons. So that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.